Our theme for the evening, Stars I Shall Find, brought to mind something that happened to me many years ago. I took a winding path to get to Williston, and back in my 20s and early 30s, I suppose I was searching for something, some star, some important thing to which I could reach for as a career. In 1983, back in the great state of New Jersey, I was finishing a graduate program in flute performance. I loved playing, I did practice a lot, but I had doubts that I really had what it takes to become a professional musician. Toward the end of the grad program, I participated in a master class with the principal flutist of the Pittsburgh Symphony Orchestra. Saying his name out loud, even all these decades later, can still make me feel a little bit nauseous, so I will keep his name to myself. The class was a one-on-one flute lesson in front of about 200 people, and it turned out to be my greatest failure as a musician and a quite spectacular public humiliation. The piece was Aaron Copland's duo for flute and piano, and I think I got to play only about 10 measures because I was continuously interrupted by the teacher, who apparently could find absolutely nothing good to observe in my playing. My articulation, tone quality, intonation, dynamics, tempo, those musical things, nothing seemed to please him, and I spent 45 minutes being ridiculed in front of the audience, which included many of my friends, my fellow flutists at school, and my own family. When he finally did take mercy on me and ended the lesson, I was monumentally relieved. I had always suspected that although I did have musical ability and interest, I did not really have true talent or a sufficient passion for the flute. I did finish my degree, and I'm proud to say that I played quite well at my master's recital, which included several very difficult pieces. It all ended well enough, but the memory of the Copland affair and that excruciating master class did change me and the direction of my professional life. For 2 years while in grad school, I'd been teaching private flute lessons to about 30 students a week, and I should have known then what I found out the next fall, that to be a teacher and to immerse myself in the lives of teenagers was the proper path for me. Karen O'Neill and Dick Gregory from some place called the Williston Northampton School in East Hampton, Massachusetts, answered my letter and invited me to campus for an interview. I was hired as a music teacher, director of the school orchestra, dorm parent in MEM, and basketball and cross-country coach. Within a few weeks, I was sure that I had landed in what was the right place for me, and that the star I had been seeking and reaching for was to be found in the classroom, not in a seat in an orchestra. Disappointment can sometimes turn into its own sort of triumph, I think, if true self-reflection is allowed to grow. And though all of this happened 40 years ago, I still remember that failed masterclass as one of the most valuable and luckiest moments in my life. It helped me to end up here, which, as it turned out, is exactly where I belonged. Thank you.